Hello! Welcome to part 3 of my bad guide to defeating world bosses in Genshin Impact. Be sure to check out parts 1 and 2 if you haven't already. There's only 5 Natlan world bosses, so this video should be pretty short and sweet. I also stream on Twitch if you want to stop by. Let's kill these world bosses for Natlan! Clear the area! First up, we have Kongomato, the gluttonous Yumkasaur Mountain King. So for this fat boy, it's recommended to bring a pyro because you use it to counter one of his abilities, as you'll see. So I brought a really random team with a level 60 Barbara, but I made sure to include Toma to have some pyro. So we have Sucrose, Carrara, Barbara, and Toma. The newer Natlan bosses require you to have Night Soul Alliance damage to make the fight smoother, but thankfully, this guy doesn't require that. So here you will see the prompt on screen, no matter what, to use pyro attacks on the flame granites before he can eat them up. You'll see him get knocked down if you do it correctly. You can see in this fight that even though I didn't have pyro ready all the time, Sucrose's swirls helped swirl that pyro around the flame granites and his burning body. If I'm not mistaken, and I really can't tell the difference, but I think that there's a way to make them go on fire while he eats them and not explode, and I think I did this earlier in the fight. And they'll explode in his stomach to make him more incapacitated and take more damage. I think there's an achievement for this, but yeah, either way, as long as you have pyro ready, he can't eat the fruit normally, which would enable him to do more powerful attacks. Something else to note for this fight is that he spins around a lot, so make sure you do a lot of dodging or he will flatten you with his big fat butt. Alright, just checking my 4 stars, making sure they're ready for the next fight. Looks like Chongyun doesn't have a full set. Let's fix that. Let's just level his feather. Hopefully he doesn't hit defense again. No!
It's not funny!
Okay.
Don't talk!
Alright, here we are with Hola Wagwa no Nyogbu, Golden Tyrant of the Broken Oath. The Gold Flame Kukusaur Tyrant. So this guy is definitely annoying because he turns into a tiny firebird and flies around for a long time. And if you don't have ways to break its pyro shields from a distance, it's kind of monotonous. But I purposely didn't bring people who would be good at that, such as Fischl, and obviously no 5 stars like Furina, just to show you that you can do this with any character. I just didn't bring Pyro because he has a pyro shield. So I brought Chongyun, Beidou, Candice, and Mika. This fight is pretty straightforward when he's in his normal form. Just watch out for his wing attacks or his tail swipes or whatever you want to call it while he's on the ground. You'll see he'll now turn into this little firebird and it will drop little fire things on the ground that you can break to damage his shields. So hit him when you can, break the things on the ground, and eventually the little firebird will turn into the big bird again and he will be incapacitated and ready for death. Here we got the secret source animation configuration device, Ancient Ruins Constructor. Before we start, I want to explain that in this fight, the boss summons 2 pillars that you need to climb. So the free 4-star that we all got can do this fine, Kachina. My Kachina is level 20 here. Just wanted to show you that you can use her ability to make the fight easier without needing any damage from her. I didn't want to try this fight without breaking the pillars, as this is obviously the best way to do this fight, and I didn't really want to sit here all day. He probably just does more damage to you if you don't climb the pillars, so if you don't want to bring her, just be ready with shields or heals. But Kachina does the job, so you may as well bring her, even if she's not built. Obviously, if you have Shilonin or Marwika or Chaska, they can handle this easily as well. But since I'm only doing 4 stars in this video, Kachina is the one we all have, and she does the job just fine. I brought a kind of random team as usual, so we have Noelle, Layla, Rosaria, and Kachina. This boss also takes some damage when you do the mechanics correctly when you break the pillars, as you'll see. Other than that, this fight is pretty straightforward, just kill him good, and be sure to dodge his attacks. He has some moves where he has lasers on the floor and things like that, so just be aware. Next up, we have the Tenebrous Papilla, Void Fantasy Plant. So for this fight, I brought Yanfei, Xingqiu, Ororon, and Yao Yao. My Ororon is not built and level 20 with no artifacts, but I just brought him because of his Night Soul aligned damage that helps break this guy's Night Soul shield thing he does when he's charging up and getting ready to annihilate you. The shield breaks after a certain number of elemental attacks, but it's broken much easier by Night Soul attacks. and if you don't break it, he just does tons of damage, but you can definitely survive it. But there's no reason not to bring someone from Natlan. They don't even have to be built. This boss will turn into other bosses that you have fought in the past, but not really do many abilities of theirs before it changes into a different one. So the only ability you have to worry about really is his charging Night Soul shield thingy, which you can see was broken easily by Ororon, and then he goes into a vulnerable state and is stunned. Last we have the Wayward Hermetic Spirit Seeker, Sequestered Priestess. I actually should have brought Ororon again for this fight, as either characters from the Masters of the Night Winds that are released right now, Ororon or Citlali, make this fight a lot easier. But I brought this team before I realized what I did, and I decided to finish it without Ororon. I'll insert some footage of what you can do with Ororon really quick here, so you can see that his Night Soul ability stuns the clones so they're easier to dispatch. He died immediately. It was a sacrifice. But either way, back to the fight. I brought Candace, Fischl, Koju Sarah, and Yao Yao. And after a little while, this person summons a bunch of clones, which you have to defeat, and they kind of hit hard, so just keep dodging them. They'll come to you, so don't worry about running up to them. Just hit them while dodging or being shielded. The clones have cryo shields, I think, so maybe just don't bring cryo for this fight. When you defeat the clones, the main Spirit Seeker woman thing will fall to the floor, and you can kill her. Thanks so much for watching this video. We are finally done with this World Boss series. So be sure to check out parts 1 and 2 if you missed them. Again, I live stream on Twitch if you want to stop by. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon for another video. Thanks. Bye. For Natlan!
It's not funny!
Okay.
Don't talk!